Hello, friends. Hi, how are you today? My name is Laura, and welcome to Storytime. Today, I have a very special story about a very special spider. Would you like to meet her? It's okay. You don't have to be scared of spiders. She's a very nice spider. I promise. You would like to meet her? Okay, here she comes. Hello. This is Miss Spider. Can everyone say hello? Nice. Miss Spider, how many legs do you have? Can we count them? Certainly. Let's count her legs. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legs. She has 8 legs. And how many eyes? 1, 2. And how many parts on her body? 1, 2 parts of her body. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Miss Spider. My pleasure. Miss Spider's actually going to throw a tea party today and invite lots of the different bugs from around the garden. I'm so excited. Would you like to meet some of the bugs that she's going to invite? Yeah? All right, you ready? Okay, I have a little song that we're going to sing as we meet our friends. Our first one is, what animal is this? It lights up. It's a firefly. All right, we're gonna sing our song. It goes, the fireflies at night go blink, 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 blink. The fireflies at night go blink, 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 out in the garden. That's one of the friends that she's going to invite to her tea party. What is another one? Bzzz. Do you hear some buzzing? Bzzz. What animal is this? That's right, it's a bee. The bees in the flowers go buzz, 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 buzz. The bees in the flowers go buzz, 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 out in the garden. Oh, let's see, what's our next friend going to be? If you listen very, very quietly, very carefully, you might hear some flapping wings of a butterfly. Look at that. All right, the butterflies in the air, they flap their wings, flap their wings, flap their wings. The butterflies in the air, they flap their wings out in the garden. And then, of course, we have our hostess, Miss Spider. The spiders in the bush, they spin their webs, spin their webs, spin their webs. The spiders in the bush, they spin their webs out in the garden. Oh, my friends, I have a question. Why do spiders spin webs? Do you know? That's right, they spin webs to catch bugs because spiders like to eat bugs. Uh-oh, I just thought of something. Miss Spider's having a tea party and she's inviting bugs to her tea party. Do you think the bugs are gonna wanna go to Miss Spider's tea party? Do you think they might be a little bit nervous that she might spin a web? Maybe they'll get caught in it? I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, should we find out what happens in our book? Are you ready for a story? All right, my friends, if you are ready for a story, let's sing our opening song. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Check your hands, check your feet, check your hands, check your feet. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. All right, my friends, I am very anxious to read this story. It's called Miss Spider's Tea Party, and it's by David Kirk. One lonely spider sipped her tea while gazing at the sky. She watched the insects on the leaves and many flying by. If I had friends like these, she sighed, who'd stay a while with me, I'd sit them down on silken chairs and serve them cake and tea. Oh, you see Miss Spider? She's sitting there wishing that she had friends that could come over and sip tea and eat cake with her. 2 timid beetles, Ike and May, crept from the woodwork that same day. But when Miss Spider begged, please stay, they shrieked, oh no! And they dashed away. Why did they dash away? They were scared, right? Bugs might be kind of scared of spiders because spiders usually eat bugs. 3 fireflies flew inside that night, their spirits high, their tails alight. They spied the web and squeaked in fear. We'd better get out from here. The little trio did not feel they'd care to be a spider's meal. They did not want to stay for a tea party. 4 bumblebees buzzed by outside. Please come for tea, Miss Spider cried. The 4 ignored her swaying there. She waved a tea towel in the air. She took a cup and tapped the glass. Then one bee spoke to her at last. We would be fools to take your tea with anyone so spidery. Oh, no one wants to stay for Miss Spider's tea party. How do you think that's making her feel? Maybe a little sad? Within the shadows of the room, just peeking from behind a broom, 5 grinning faces bobbed and peered. Miss Spider smiled. Her heart was cheered. Descending for a closer look, she danced into the gloomy nook, but sadly found those jolly mugs belonged, alas, to rubber bugs. Oh, she was so excited. They weren't running away from her, but why weren't they running away? Because they're pretend bugs. They're not real. Some ants strode in, and they numbered 6. But ants with spiders will not mix. She brewed them tea from hips of roses. The proud platoon turned up their noses. They did not want to have tea with Miss Spider. A fine bouquet concealed its prize of 7 dainty butterflies. Miss Spider, watching from the wall, was not aware of them at all. Look at the butterflies, they're kind of blending in with the flowers. They're somewhat camouflaged, huh? You can see them? Like there's one here, there's one there. The tea table was set for 8, with saucers, cups, and silver plate. The cakes were fresh, the service gleamed, yet no one would arrive, it seemed. Her company in no demand left her a cup for every hand. Because remember, how many legs do spiders have? Do you remember? They have 8 legs, and she had 8 cups. So she could theoretically put 1 cup in each one of her arms. 9 spotted moths kept safe and warm in shelter from a thunderstorm. They stood beneath an open sash and watched the jagged lightning flash. Miss Spider dropped down on a thread, a silver tray above her head. She'd hoped to please them. But instead, what happens? What do you think is going to happen? They flew away in mortal dread. Oh, they were so scared. Because she has this silver platter above her head. That would be a little scary if you were a moth, seeing a spider come down. Uh-oh, but what happened? Oh, Miss Spider's sad. She says, they've left me all alone, she cried. She dabbed her eyes and sadly sighed. It's plain no bug will ever stay. Her tears splashed down upon the tray. Oh, she just wants friends. Maybe she's not going to eat the bugs at all. Maybe she just really wants some friends to have tea with and to spend time with. 10 tiny steaming cups of tea were perched atop her trembling knee. She sipped and sobbed, then heard a cough, and turned to see a small, wet moth, a fragile thing so soaked by rain, her wings too damp to fly again. Oh. So the moth couldn't fly. It was there. I think the moth might be a little bit nervous, a little scared. What do you think Miss Spider's gonna do? She smiled and took a checkered cloth to cloak the frail and thankful moth. She talked and snacked on tea and pie until his tiny wings were dry. Then lifted him with tender care. She tossed him gently in the air. So what did she do? She took care of him, huh? She took care of the moth, made sure it got nice and warm, had nice hot tea to drink, gave him a snack, and then let him go. The moth told Ike, then Ike told May, who went from bug to say, there is no reason for alarm. She never meant us any harm. So later on that afternoon, assembled in the dining room, 11 insects came to tea to share Miss Spider's courtesy. Look at that. All it took was for one moth to say, wait a second, she's just trying to be nice. She wants to be our friend. And then what happened? Everyone came to tea. Look how happy Miss Spider feels right now. 12 tender violets in a vase presented at Miss Spider's place, set by her chair so neatly spun. She munched the blossoms one by one. Her friends were glad to watch her feast upon the floral centerpiece. It was a great relief to see she just ate flowers and drank just tea. Miss Spider's reputation grew. Before too long, our hostess knew each bug who crawled or hopped or flew, and all of their lovely children too. So she eats flowers instead of insects. Look at that. And that is the end of our story. And there she is with all of her bug friends. All right, my friends, give yourselves a big round of applause for being such good listeners. What did you think of that story? Yeah? Were you a little bit nervous for the bugs at the beginning of the story? Could you see why they were not so sure that they wanted to go to the tea party? But it turns out she just wanted friends, huh? Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. All right, my friends, I have another activity we're gonna do. Do you know the song Itsy Bitsy Spider? I bet you do. And I'm sure you've probably done Itsy Bitsy Spider with your fingers like this. Should we try it? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. All right, well now we're gonna do it with our whole bodies, okay? So let's get some wiggles, like shake. All right, and let's all stand up and do the Itsy Bitsy Spider song. All right, my friends, so now we're gonna move to the Itsy Bitsy Spider using our whole bodies. Ready? So stretch out those arms. Stretch out your legs. All right, here we go. Follow along with me, okay? The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. All right. Now let's pretend like we are a very teeny tiny spider. Okay, so make your spiders really small. All right, and we're gonna be very quiet. Ready? The teeny tiny spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the teeny tiny spider went up the spout again. All right. Now let's imagine that we are big hairy spiders. It's okay. All right, ready? Here we go. The great big hairy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the great big hairy spider went up the spout again. Awesome, my friends. Thank you so much. That was great. All right, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know I did. So until the next time, we're going to sing our goodbye song. Ready? Our hands say thank you with the clap, clap, clap. Our feet say thank you with the tap, tap, tap. Clap, clap, clap. Tap, tap, tap. We roll our hands and we roll them really fast because when we stop, we have to say goodbye. All right, my friends, we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.
Thank you for watching our virtual Purple Museums broadcast. If you're enjoying this content, please consider making a donation to support our efforts. Our broadcasts are every Tuesday and Thursday on Facebook and YouTube. Visit us online and in person. Bill's Backyard, the museum's outdoor educational space, is open every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Stay in the loop by joining our email list. Visit www.cdm.org for more information.